We get one more fruit, I presume. Yep. They're just adorable. I want to take one home. Either that, just, you know, slowly roast it with some applesauce. How's it going, guys? John here from the Killer Bits, and welcome to RiME. Yes, this is one I've been looking forward to, and it's probably one a lot of people have been looking forward to for like, what, 3-4 years now? It got announced a long time back, and this is a third-person puzzle adventure game, as I say, from Tequila Works, and it's coming out on PC, PS4, and Xbox One tomorrow. And I think it's supposed to come to Switch as well at some point later in the year. But this one is, as I said, one I've been looking forward to. I have tested it for like 5-10 minutes, mostly because it looked like it may be quite graphically intensive. Obviously, it's going for this kind of cel shading thing, but in my tests, I did notice some kind of... It's a bit intensive on the system, so I've dialed stuff back, you know, changed the VSync buffering... Change the anti-aliasing. I've dialed down a fair bit just to try and make sure we've got some stable frame rates. We can also have a look in advanced. There's a lot of anisotropic filtering. We can alter the frame rate 30, 60 or auto. Bloom. No motion blur, no water tessellation. Now, this is the only thing I think is going to affect the frame rate a lot. We can go up to very high, which... tanks it completely, but screen space reflections I've got on high. I may have to knock that down, I don't know, but we'll go back. There are unsaved changes. Do you want to save them? No. Graphics, controls, I am playing on gamepad, but you can see there we can play on keyboard and mouse if we want to, but as this is coming to console and it's a third person adventure puzzle game, it just feels more suited to gamepad, but this is going to be one that's personal preference, really. So there you go, Xbox controller, very simple controls. We've got jump on the A button, interact on the X, roll dive on the B, and shout on the Y. So it's very simple controls to this. There's not a lot of key combinations we have to actually remember. So audio, just a couple of sliders. So I've kind of stalled enough. We will start a new game. As I said, I've only tested it for like 5-10 minutes just to make sure everything's working. This will overwrite. Yes, that's fine. So welcome to RiME, everyone. This is a reasonably long loading screen. So this is one of those games that's got quite an interesting history to it. So as I said, this is from Tequila Works. And I think they started work on it, as I say, I think it's probably going back about 4 or 5 years. They actually started work when they were developing, what was it, Deadlight? And it was one of those games, I think they initially pitched it to Microsoft as an exclusive, because obviously they'd had a lot of success with Microsoft and Deadlight. I think it was one of the kind of the big sellers on XBLA. You know, one of the kind of summer arcade type titles that used to be on the 360. But I think Microsoft rejected it because it didn't fit in with their kind of what they were going with, you know, social and multiplayer games. This is very much a single player exploration puzzle game, so it didn't really fit in with their kind of ethos at the time. So Sony actually swooped in and snapped up the rights to it, and for a long time it was going to be a PS4 exclusive until it was like March last year. The announcement actually came out that Tequila Works had actually brought back the rights, and it was going to be coming to not just PS4 then, it was going to be PC, Xbox One and Sony's console. So this has had a tumultuous history, but even from this kind of initial opening scene, you can see it's incredibly pretty. It's already had kind of comparisons to stuff like Zelda Wind Waker, we've got Journey, Personally, I think with the kind of puzzle elements involved, it certainly strikes me there's potential that there's going to be similarities, or at least if you enjoyed games like The Witness, this will probably be up your street. It seems to be... This is going to be one of those indie darlings, I know. As I said, I've only played 10 minutes. I wanted to go into this fairly blind, so you can kind of experience it with me. And I am actually considering turning this into a full Let's Play series. But at the moment, in this kind of first preview type thing, I've been told prior to release, all I can show you is the opening, what is it, stage 1? Whatever that might be. There's no clear indication on where levels start and end, because it's not an open world game. It is gated. It does say in the kind of accompanying press and that there are certain areas of, points of no return, but if you see something in the distance, you can eventually get to it normally. So that tower up there, we are going to be able to get to if we explore in the right direction. But it may take us a while, and there's certain areas that are gated off. I mean, I can actually show you an area that's gated off. Actually, we'll do that bit in a minute. So this is Enu? I don't know how you actually pronounce his name, and at the moment all we can do is... Can we dodge roll? There we go. We can dodge roll. As I said, the controls, we hit Y. We can shout at crabs. But it's a very... I don't want to say simple third-person adventure puzzle game, because I've only done kind of this initial area, so I don't know how complex the puzzle is going to be, but the amount of time it's taken to come out, I've got a feeling it's going to have a lot of time and care put behind it. Even down to stuff like the lizards crawling up the walls. This is just stunning. No, we didn't make the jump. So as always, I'm playing with my slightly wonky gamepad. So if I don't make jumps, I'm going to blame that. There we go. Yeah, he was no way going to make that jump. So, also in the kind of the email I got with it, it did say, obviously it's a non-narrative type game. Oh, it's already indicating I've got that. Okay, so there was a shell here, and we can actually look at that. These are, I don't know whether they're classed as secrets or hidden collectibles or whatever. But if we go into extras, obviously we've got outfits, toys, lullaby. So we picked up this conch shell, and obviously we've... Can we play? Okay, so it looks like we find the conch shell, and it'll give us some sort of musical tone. So it may be just kind of like soundtrack type stuff, I don't know. But there are these hidden objects throughout the world. And as I said, it's supposed to be non-narrative, but there are kind of visual cues that you can pick up on. So, what was it? Anything yellow or gold is something you can interact with. So this conch shell was glowing gold, so we picked it up, like that. Anything that is green, no, jade, it classes it as, is something we can shout at. We interact with it that way. And anything that is red is supposedly story, narrative essential. And we can dive into the water. We can swim around a bit. When I say there's certain areas that are gated off, we can't swim out into the ocean because everything will suddenly get very, very black in a minute. There we go. And you can see suddenly all those jellyfish have appeared. So you think, oh right, well there's a gap there. We can swim through that. Well, no. I'm hitting an invisible wall. It doesn't let you go past the jellyfish. So that is how they're gating certain areas. There's a degree of freedom on how you you know, move around and explore and that, but it looks like it's... I wouldn't say very linear, but there's certainly a linear path the devs actually want you to take. So for it being a non-narrative game, there is obviously a definite path we have to follow. So I'm just worried, considering I unlocked that shell already, whether this next section I won't have to do again. Hopefully I will, because I only did, like I said, the first 5-10 minutes, so I haven't done an extensive amount, but I want to kind of share as much of it with you as possible. And hopefully, if we get a cutscene when we climb this ridge, everything should be good and groovy. And that's clearly what we're supposed to go and find. So in the extras, it classes these as keyholes, I think. And there's a lot of wildlife we can... We shout at the wildlife. We can wave our arms at it. But clearly, the camera pointed us in this direction to go look down here at this. So this is presumably the first kind of puzzle. Little piggy! Piggy! I'm just going to be chasing pigs around the island. So, I know it also said something about there's a fox in this which is our kind of guide and guardian and kind of linked to the story element. I'm not sure whether these are kind of rabbits or flying squirrels, or this is supposed to be the fox that is actually our guide, but this is clearly the first puzzle, and thankfully we've got glowy things in the skyline, which it looks like it's not been activated, so I can hopefully do these first two statues with no issue. Performance wise, it looks like the settings I dialed it down to are working all right. So we'll shout at the fox statue. I presume it's supposed to be the fox. It's gone all floaty and it's disappearing down to the statue things down there. I think so. Is it glow? Yeah. Is it going to make one of those statues glow? I presume so. Yeah, there we go. So we've got one jade fox. And we can see another glowing thing on the horizon. Piggies! Piggy, piggy, piggy. There we go. Chase the pigs. But the one thing that takes your breath away is the look of this. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is going for that cel shading. I can see the comparisons with Zelda, but it also, because of this kind of very lush island, this is what's giving me the kind of vibes of something like The Witness. And clearly, that pig is not going to let us past. Protective mother protecting her young. So we're going to have to find out how to get past it. Well, thankfully, there's some more piggies around here. No, they're too busy snuffling fruit. Oh, and look. We've got fruit trees. So, look, they chase you. The visual storytelling, the cues it gives you are very nice. It's all very subtle, but very obvious. So look, the pig should chase us. There we go. Right, so we're going to need another one of those to actually lead it away, because it's still in the way. And this is about where I stopped the test. So we get one more fruit, I presume. Yep. They're just adorable. I want to take one home. Either that, just, you know, slowly roast it and with some applesauce. Going, lead the pig away into the bushes. Right, you can have it now. Go on. Can we drop it? There we go. Right, good. And now we should be able to activate this one. And we shout at the statue. And it should wisp its way over there. And we can see the next one is in this direction. Can we get down this hill? Yes, we can. Oh, and it looks like there's somebody on the horizon there. Also, comparisons have been made to Journey, and that does actually look like one of the characters from Journey. So, we're going to go and take a swim. There's no jellyfish in this bit, is there? So, is the way up on the other side? Or is this just trolling me? How the hell do I get in? Come on. Is there going to be a hidden entrance? Oh, B, dive. Ah, right, okay. And we can raise to the surface and... Oh, there we go. So, as I said, the work on this actually started, you know, what, 4 or 5 years ago, whatever it is. And initially, I think it was actually designed to be, well, to include a crafting system. There was going to be like a crafting survival element to the game, which has obviously has since disappeared. Where's our last... There we go. That's... Oh, that is the tower then we're supposed to go to. That's clearly the last one. So how do we get up there? Can we backtrack? Nope. Come on. Why did you suddenly stop? Right, we need to get over to that tower, because that is clearly the last... Because there was 4 statues down there. And... Oh, that looks like a little bit of an entrance. We're going this way. As I say, the kind of the... There's definitely... You definitely feel like you're being guided. It has gone very dark, though, now. Can we run to that? Why is the camera suddenly changed to this? It definitely wants me to run over there. Okay, right. Come on, jump up. And I presume we can go up here. It has gone very, very dark, so I apologise if you can't see much on the video. Okay, we're going to climb, jump, side, straddle it, go on. Can we jump to it? Come on, jump, jump. Oh no, right, now we can jump, yes, okay. And climb up the vines. So it was going to have this kind of crafting survival thing. It's clearly one of the things they also said there was a day-night cycle, which they seem to be sticking with. Whether we can get a torch to actually light our way slightly better. But we can just about make it out. Yeah, we're heading up towards the tower. So presumably this is what unlocks the fox type thing. Oh, and the guy in the red suit, red scarf thing. Come back here! We want to make friends. Where'd he go? Come play with us. So I don't know whether there's going to be any hint to how we've washed up on this island, a reason or whatever. And we've got a safe indicator. Right, let's head down. We could just throw ourselves off the tower, probably, but may not be advisable. Obviously, there's no indication of, you know, health or anything like that, so I presume if it saves, we're going to be relatively safe. Yeah. I'm always cautious of jumping, because I know the buttons on this gamepad are on the way out. But at the moment, I'm awestruck by the visuals, the music. Happily, it's also running really nicely as well. Oh, that's a yellow thing. Can we get to that? How are we going to jump across to that? Can we climb up here? I want to get that yellow thing. So that's definitely a collectible. Is there a way of getting up here and then jumping from a higher distance? I don't know. If not, we know there's a collectible up here. Jump across. Oh no! Did we die? Oh no, we've respawned. Okay. Okay, we respawned right at the top here. Okay, that's alright then. And jump! There we go. Can we get to that? I don't think we're going to, are we? No. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be much of a penalty for death. It did say B at this point. Yeah, go B. Okay, so this is how we get across. Yeah. Can we climb up then? Can we go up here? Is there going to be a way round? There best be. We want that glowy thing. Go on. It's up there, isn't it? No. Where is it? Down there? Oh, there it is. Oh, we walked past it on the way through. Okay, right. What's this then? Pick up. No, pick up. Pick up? It seems to be a sliver of something. Okay. And can I see... is there something glowing down there? No. Nope, I can't see anything. Oh, there we go. I thought I saw something glow. Can we make that jump? I'm confident. If we die, we instantly respawn. I'm fine with this. No. Whether it's going to count how many deaths you have, I don't know. Let's see if we can drop down. That seems to be okay. Can we get up that bit then? No. No. How are we going to get up there? It's got very dark. I can't see what's going on. Okay, well, we'll go and find the fox. Oh, come on. Maybe you can go this way. Yeah, this is where we distracted the pigs. There's a path round. Yeah, there we go. So I've got a feeling this is going to reward exploration. Right. Okay. Come on. So they're following the path up there. Let's go this direction. Yay! Oh, I really like how they've done this. What's that? It's a toy. It's a toy fox thing. We can actually look in our extras. So outfits, no. Toys. We can rotate it. Little wooden fox. Ah. So it looks like the collectibles are... I don't know whether they actually lend anything to the story. But can we rotate it? No, there's nothing on the back. Okay. Alright, let's leave. Can we leave? Yes. Resume. Okay, well, we need to go back to the fox. And I presume we've unlocked it, all 4 statues, which will give us whatever we need. Yeah, that's glowing now. And I don't know whether this is where I'm supposed to end, because as I said, the email I got said can't go past stage 1, but it's fairly unclear what stage 1 where it actually ends. There's no clear division of... Do we interact with this? Oh, do we shout at them now? Yes, there we go. And this is our foxy friend. As I said, I think... Oh, ooh, it's getting bigger. So we need to get up there somehow. Oh, well, staircase. That will do it. So to err on the side of caution, I'm going to probably wrap this up here, because I presume this is what they class as stage 1, unless this opens a door to stage 2. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to continue with this, and if you want to see that, do let me know. We'll shout at that. That kind of looked like one of the tree spirit types things from Princess Mononoke. So I think there may be a little bit of Miyazaki in here as an influence. Oh, we'll follow the fox. So yes, as I was saying, I am definitely going to carry on with this. First impressions are, it's kind of gorgeous. The puzzles so far are fairly simple. I don't think they're going to test you too much. But it's gorgeous, it looks great. It's got pigs in it, it's got little cute piggies. Okay, sorry. Oh, do we have to make that glow? There's got to be a statue somewhere then. There must be a statue. Ah, there's a statue. Right. It even wobbles its head like the tree spirit things. Yeah, definitely going to be carrying on with this. And if you want to check that out, obviously you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. And this is out tomorrow on the 26th of May. Yeah, this is definitely a point of no return. So I'm going to end it here. If you want to find out more information, as always, I will leave a link in the description below if you want to check it out for yourself. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Let us know what you think in the comments below or on any of the social medias over at the Kilobits. Alright, until next time, guys. Bye!
Hey.